Once again, you already know what it is, and you already know where you have reached the number one up-and-coming professional wrestling collaborative podcast anywhere in the world. Clash of the Podcast is officially on the air about 30 minutes later than normal. We had a special start time. Some extemporating circumstances made us have to come on a little bit later tonight, but we're ready to give you, even though we're at a different start time for this week and this week only, we're bringing you the very best and the same as we always do, the best in professional wrestling information and news. So with the chat being in the building, the one and only Conrad Cushman of Everything Pro Wrestling is shown enough in the building. My name's Sean. That's it. HW Weekly. No big deal. But together, we are a big deal because when HW Weekly and EPW get together, we are Clash of the Podcast. And when I say we, I mean Conrad, myself, and all of you. So there's nothing else to do but for me to say and do what I do, which is, Conrad, my brother, drop that thing.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. Come on in. Flood on in. Appreciate all of you guys, man. It has been a doozy of a day. It's Monday here.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, gloomy. Some days it's raining. Some days it's cold and it's sunny. You don't know what you're going to get these days. Spring is on the way is all I know for sure.
The only thing good about this day is how nice my beard looks. And speaking of beards, why did you cut yours, bro? Let it grow in. I've told you that 1,000 times.
Nah, I don't like the maintenance of a beard and feeling itchy and stuff.
Conrad, I'm telling you, man. Your wife, I bet your wife would co-sign what I'm saying.
Nah. There ain't no way, bro. If you see the mess, bro, like there ain't no way.
There is an in-between period. There's an in-between period of when it gets real scruffy and ugly and it just looks like your face is dirty. But once you cross over to the other side, that's what my girl told me. My fiance was like, hey, Sean, like, it's an ugly period. But after that, like, 4 to 5 day ugly period, when it actually grows in, it's kind of dope. But I guess you're not a beard guy, so I respect it.
Not even that. I have like a right on this is the right side of my face, by the way. Right hand, right side. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I get like my skin has gotten weird over like the last few years. Like it's probably been a decade now at this point, maybe 14 years. I get like these weird little like patches, and it sucks.
Fair enough. You're the man anyway. It's all good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Speaking of being the man, too, shout out to Conrad and my guy Derek bringing you 12:30 in the morning coverage of AEW last night. Outstanding and the true definition of dedication.
Dedication ain't the word, brother. We were donezo. But like I said, I love wrestling, so that's why we do it. That's why we're here, and that's why things happen. So I can't be upset. Sean, let's get into this and let's get into talking to our peeps, man. We got a contest for you guys today. I don't know if we've mentioned this. But
CMLL pay-per-view is coming on this Friday night, and we are really excited to, on behalf of Clash of the Podcast and our good friends at Triller, we are going to be blessing somebody with a code to watch that epic pay-per-view. Moxley is going to be featured. There's a lot of big-time names going to be on the card. You guys, one of you wonderful viewers are going to watch that pay-per-view for free.
There it is. There's the poster. We even got Wheeler Yuta being Wheeler Yuta. But it looks like it's going to be a tremendous show. Make sure that you guys are tuned in for this one. CMLL is great. I don't know if I've ever told you this, Sean, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. SmackDown, I might catch pieces of it here and there, but I'm usually watching CMLL if it's on during that time. Because
I'm watching CMLL live, and I'm watching SmackDown on DVR probably the next morning. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Welcome to the club. So if you are in the chat and you want to be eligible for it, I need to see like hashtag CMLL. We need like a lucha mask emoji. Whoever's in charge of the emojis of the world, like, can we get a lucha mask? I know we got the one for wrestling that's like amateur lucha mask.
And make sure you're following both channels too. That's I'm not. make sure you're following both channels. Not necessarily social media, but you have to be following HW Weekly and Everything Pro Wrestling in order to be eligible as well. That is
Hubs, you're gonna know because you're picking.
I mean, I appreciate that, man. I just want to make sure you're following both channels. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to I'm going to go take you behind the scenes. Conrad kind of circumvented my idea about making you follow us on socials because he's like, that might be and he's right. That might be a little bit too much. But you know, it's not too much following both channels.
Touche. Get in there, man. And and make sure that you guys are checking out Triller TV. Got you covered with Independent Wrestling CMLL. They got the Triller TV Plus. Lots of good things over there. So make sure you're following them and checking out their site. Let's talk some pro wrestling, man. We got Clown in the house. We're going to probably keep this one moving quickly tonight. So don't think I'm ignoring what you guys are saying. We're going to get to this stuff. And if you got something really good, repeat it for us.
Yep.
What's good, Clown?
What up?
Got Sir Quills in the house. Appreciate you, Sir Quills. He's talking about Revolution. Said it was an enjoyable show. He gave it 8.5 out of 10. My goodness. I got to know what a 10 out of 10 is then. Jeez Louise.
10 out of 10 is like all out. I mean, all in last year.
Might be. T Ferg said, what's good, gentlemen? I hope everyone in the chat had a good weekend. Revolution was a long show, but well worth it. Shout out to all the Oscar winners. Yes. Michael B. Jordan. I was happy for him.
That pretty boy. I can't stand him because my wife loves him, but he's a great actor. God bless.
For sure. Vinny.
The only Vinny we like.
Says, happy Monday, y'all. Unfortunately, lost in the first round of the playoffs. Had a pity date with my girl afterwards. God bless y'all. Jesus loves y'all. Appreciate you.
Jesus loves you too, man. God bless you, brother.
Joel hitting us up with the $1 super chat. Thank you, good sir. He said, happy Monday to the two best guys.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Once again, on a Monday, I'm here to let y'all know the secret to change is to focus your energy not on fighting the old, but building the new. It's Clash of the Podcast with the Fire Live Chat, CJ and Hubs. McKinney, always good to see you, brother.
Appreciate you, McKinney. God bless you, bro.
The ace of the chat.
M. Leezy Fo Sheezy. Hello, good evening, everyone. He says, hope you had a good weekend. Let's kick the week off right with the two aces of our pro wrestling community. We appreciate you, Matt Lopez. Always a pleasure, my G.
For sure. And we're going to get into that. Let me just see who we haven't touched on here yet. Saying hello to XG Dub. Welcome. Appreciate you. Deanna's in the house. Hello.
D-Nice just came up with that out of nowhere.
Derek in the house.
My guy, Derek.
Let's see. Boom. Ray Thompson sneaking in here.
Ray to the TC.
What's going on, Ray? Got Clown. We got people popping up. Noob, I see you sneaking in here too at the end.
What up, Noob?
Ready for the week of wrestling. It never ends, bro. Wrestling is the never-ending story. Always something going on. It's all good, man. If you guys want to support us, hit the like button. Subscribe to Hub's channel. I just put it in the comment section. Make sure you are in there. Shout out to the 30 new people who joined the Discord. We were trying to promote with Revolution. Make sure you guys get in there, man. Come talk. We got lots of stuff in there. Sports talk, movie talk, whatever. There's a bunch of stuff in there. So come on in. Enjoy.
And is it true that, are we confirming that I'm going to be making my debut WrestleMania week playing 2K with you on WrestleMania? I mean, is that a guarantee now, or I've never done it before?
We can make it happen, bro.
Oh, man.
We can make it happen. I don't know if you're ready for this, but I don't know if we're gonna tag up, play. I don't know. Whatever we decide to do that day, but
we're gonna have a good time. Is what we're gonna do.
Pretty much. We'll go through those things, and hopefully you guys will join us for WrestleMania week. I'm sure Sean will make a wonderful graphic for us as he usually does.
I certainly will. Actually, I'm gonna be dropping it on March.
We still got time.
Yeah, no, but I think March 31st. I'm gonna be dropping the whole rundown.
Yeah, so we got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You'll know what's happening with us here. Sean, let's not waste any more time, man. Let's talk some pro wrestling. I want to start with WWE first, and then we'll end with AEW.
Sure.
Your thoughts? Let's do this, man. And don't forget CMLL code giveaway. #CMLL in the chat. I'm looking for y'all. I'm gonna have to do some funkiness here with the producing, Sean. So I'm gonna have to get funky on the side here a little bit, and you're gonna see why momentarily because I did not edit these pictures, and I need to,
brother. Understood.
What happened, Sean? What happened to Cody Rhodes?
My God.
I shouldn't be laughing, but
dude. My God, bro. I mean, he beat him like he stole something.
Oh man, hold on. We gotta start.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, and I loved it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Watching Cody get beat up is starting to become one of my favorite pastimes.
I had to play the fire. Yo, Cody got destroyed, bro.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Was it the right call, though, to have Randy turn?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, at this point, we got to do something. I mean, the only thing that I always wanted, that's not going to happen, obviously, is Cody turning heel. So we got to do something, the next best thing. It is a little bit of a repeat of last year.
You must have known. You must have known. It's not a repeat of just last year.
Yeah, it's been the last couple of years in a row. I agree.
Everybody turns on Cody.
I mean, but Cody's so dislikable. That's what happens. If I met Cody, I would turn on him too.
You're in the minority on some of those. I think it was fine until we got to like the Cena one, and I feel like everything after that one's kind of been like, this isn't working, bro.
Cody's annoying. I keep telling you.
The Rock stuff, man. The Rock stuff was different. Like it was weird, but he still like engulfed him too. Like. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is about The Rock. He just does something. It's his presence. I feel like that makes it feel that way. But I'm looking back at you, chat. How'd you guys feel about the that's a thunderbolt for Clash, good sir. We are not. Don't call me out right now. But yes, that is where it's from. Vinny said 2009 Orton. Did you get those vibes from it, Sean?
Oh, sure. I mean, I also get 2009. Nostalgic feeling. I love it. Like I said, man, I hope it ends with the proper man winning at WrestleMania. I'll tell you that much, because I'm looking for 1-5.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that. Fans were cheering him. Vinny said, "That's the vibe I got." But I watched it after the fact, so sometimes I got to do a little fine tuning to do that. Cody Rhodes. Showing again, got the living what beat out of him. Yeah, no, Cody got it bad.
Taxes and Cody getting beat up in March.
Not gonna lie, Roman and Punk better bring the heat or their night 2 main event in jeopardy. I don't think so.
Nah. Roman and CM Punk are clearly the top draw right now, and it looks like the Usos might be involved.
Yeah, and we'll be talking about that next. Randy going, I don't know if I can say that. Randy going crazy. Love it, but Triple H has no fresh ideas. I think he was in a corner here, though. What else was he going to do?
Bro, yes, he I'm not giving you that out, bro. Like you're being far too kind. Triple H.
I'm going to ask you then, what would you have done?
Yeah, Triple H a lazy booker.
You would have kept Orton face?
I would have kept Drew McIntyre WWE champion. Don't get me started, bro. Do not get me started. I'm trying to stay on course here. We're
stay on course.
We're a half hour late, so we're not trying to sit up here. Look, Drew McIntyre losing the title 6 weeks before Mania is a slap in the face. Ridiculous anyway. It's lazy booking. It's lazy, but putting Cody back in that slot is just lazy, unadulterated, lazy booking. I'm very disappointed in Triple H. The more Paul Levesque runs the show, the more disappointed in him I get. I mean, there's only one thing more disappointing, and that's how jealous he was of The Rock back in the 90s.
Yeah. Vinny said the angle made me question if Cody and Orton should main event night 2. Nah. I don't think so.
Nah. It's gonna main event night 1, and that's where it should be.
Oh, clown. Good question. I did not include this in here. What about the rumor of Royce Keys? Who was it? Jelly Roll teaming up to go up against Miz and Kit Wilson? Absolutely not. I mean,
I want Royce Keys to be successful, but I don't think teaming him up with Jelly Roll is. I like Jelly Roll, by the way. I like Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll's actually starting to become one of my heroes in my weight loss journey. So I like Jelly Roll, but I don't know if we should square peg round hole him into like being in a big match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no thanks on the Jelly Roll.
Mm-hmm.
For all things. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I don't want to even go on a music
Well,
rant.
look, he's a Christian. He's a weight loss guy, so I like him. But that doesn't mean I like him on my TV.
No, my issues with Jelly Roll are similar to my issues with Kid Rock as a hip hop fan.
That's a different conversation. Yes, I'm with you.
So yeah, I don't care to see him. Period. Involved, like him coming out for the Randy thing. Ooh, I was just like,
it would have been great if Randy punched him in the face.
Yeah, didn't he push him down?
He pushed him. I don't care, bro. You can push him.
Yeah. Like, okay.
I want you to push him with your hand while it's closed.
I cannot. So hold on here. I'm just going through the questions right now. It's every year that a legend destroyed Cody Rhodes. First The Rock, then last year John Cena, and now the year with Randy Orton. What's next? CM Punk at 43 next year? Would not be surprised.
Probably. I know you're being like kind of halfway funny, Noob, but probably.
They keep all these matches in their back pockets for half a decade. You only get 5 each match card. Like, I don't know. To me, they should have already ran that match, but that's just me talking. Ray Thompson said, "Loved it. I'm more hyped for that than Punk versus Roman." What are we talking? I don't know, man, about this.
I respect Ray, and I think Vinny's opinion, but I disagree. As far as it being, look, the main event of WrestleMania, as in the last match of night 2, is undisputedly Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. That is not going to change. But I understand everybody's excited about heel Orton, but no, that's not going to main event night 2.
Yeah. And I think most people, I see a lot of people here rooting for Randy. I think you're going to be disappointed at the end of night 1.
Oh, dear God.
I'm just saying. He just won it back. I don't know. If
they're doing this whole he just won it back thing is a bunch of garbage too. I understand because it's classic wrestling logic, and I get that. But at the end of the day, this Cody Rhodes is bro. This guy is corny, man. I don't know how many times I have to shout it from the rooftops, man. This guy is corny. Randy, we are clamoring for somebody like Randy Orton to save us from Cody Rhodes. We wanted Drew McIntyre to do it, and we thought he did it when he won the steel cage match in January, but then they gave it right back to Cody.
Here's the problem. Let's say Randy wins. Who's going to take it from Randy? Are you going to actually give it to Jacob this time? Like, are you going to finally run with someone else? You can't go back to Cody after that, in my opinion. That's the issue.
Look, I would have a solid program between Randy Orton and, I don't know, maybe Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre can end up having a problem with each other. It's not about babyface heel anymore. You can mix them up, heel, babyface. It doesn't really matter. Just get the title off of Cody Rhodes.
I don't know.
Even the most avid Cody Rhodes fans are starting to say, even little kids are kind of like, I don't know, Mom. I don't think it's right that Cody Rhodes won the title back. Even little kids are starting to like all the grandmothers he kisses on the way to ringside. I don't know.
Sean, I don't know. That's what
I know you don't know, and you're using classic wrestling educated knowledge. But what I'm saying to you is that Sami Zayn should cost him the match. That's what good wrestling would be. That would be a good idea. But you know what that means. Sami Zayn, I don't even think Sami Zayn should be booked for WrestleMania. Sami Zayn should be off of WWE television from now until, that's not going to happen, should be off WWE television from now until WrestleMania and should appear and cost Cody Rhodes the title. That would be good television. Let Cody feud without a belt with Sami Zayn. And then let Sami Zayn win a number 1 contender match and lose again.
I think like I said, I still think he's in line for that Money in the Bank. His name, and I would assume LA Knight's name. I don't know if LA Knight's
Jey Uso
dead in the water. Who? Listen. I think Sammy's my favorite to win money.
Oh, Jey Uso winning Money in the Bank is just not going to happen. We're just going to scoff at Jey Uso winning Money in the Bank.
Yes.
How disrespectful can you be, Conrad?
I'm being a realist right now. It's a wrap.
It's so disrespectful.
Listen, I'm gonna have to.
No, we're not talking about. It's just me. We're talking about unhinged, can't think Jey Uso. Oh, by the way, this is the new Jey Uso pose, by the way. This right here. Unhinged, I'm angry, I'm confused Jey Uso. That's good television, bro.
We'll see. I'm interested to see what they do tonight as well with them. But I got to put these photos up here, man. Listen, I thought I was going to be able to censor these. I'm not. I'm flashing them up here quickly. But Cody Rhodes took a beating.
You have nothing to worry about, Conrad. It's not that bad.
Well, we're 10 minutes in. I think we're safe.
I hear you.
But these other ones, did you see the backstage ones after?
I did. It's pretty rough.
Yikes.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yep.
The roller coaster got whooped, bro.
Meanwhile, the dork is still carrying the belt around like a freaking loser.
I don't know, man. I do think that this helped put intrigue behind the match, though. I got to give credit where credit's due. It got people talking about it, at least, because before this, I wasn't very interested in the Randy was my mentor and all that mess. I was like, dude, please, we can't go in with Legacy was the best.
I mean, I was low-key counting on Randy Orton turning on him at WrestleMania, but it just came early, that's all.
At minimum, he was going to have to do it there, in my opinion. Sure. I'm glad they just were like, you know what, let's rip the Band-Aid off. Let's get this done and over with.
Now we have 6 weeks of decent television to look forward to. Maybe.
I hope.
Yeah.
Randy still got it, though. Randy Orton's better as a heel, in my opinion. Like, always.
Randy should talk about how, you're not as good as your dad. You never were as good as your dad. You've been riding your dad's coattails. You're a piece of crap. Like, things like that.
Whoa, he beat his dad up. I remember that
too.
Randy, bull rope match. Hit him with that bull rope, that little cowbell, if you will. And then Randy Orton's on his Legend Killer run, and Dusty got dropped.
Yep.
But yeah, good times with it, man. Wait till we talk about how he books the women's matches. Noob. Sean went on a rant, I think, about it last week.
Oh my.
Or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. I can't even remember now. That just stuff's been clashing. KJ, what's good, man? I see you joining us in here. Appreciate you. BJ, what's happening, brother? We didn't need the buddy match, especially at Mania. I agree, McKinney. I agree. We'll move forward from this. And this is one that I'm interested in hearing your thoughts and perspective on.
Are you interested in hearing my thoughts, Conrad? I am interested in giving you my thoughts.
What happened here last week? Apparently, if you believe the sheets, Triple H made a call, and this was the way he decided to go. The tag champs, we thought their focus would be the Vision. Well, they've lost focus, and they're like, yo, you disrespected my fam, Punk. Apologize, Punk. Punk and Jey Uso have been buddy. He sticks up for him on the radio, and now they're working together.
The time has come. You know something, Conrad? I've been waiting all week for this. You know something, Conrad? I really enjoyed the Jey Uso ride. This ascension to the Intercontinental and the World Heavyweight Championship has made me a happy guy. Every week the music hits, I'm like this. It's just me, Us, day one-ish. Everybody knows that I'm a Jey Uso fan, but you know who I like way more than main event yeeting Jey Uso? I like conflicted Jey Uso. I like angry Jey Uso. I like Jey Uso that never liked Sami Zayn. I like Jey Uso that was torn between his brother and Roman Reigns. I like the Jey Uso that also has made Jimmy Uso a little bit more intriguing. The fact that Jimmy Uso was the one who punched CM Punk in the face. I like that too. This is the situation, Conrad Cushman. Do you understand that we are on the cusp of what could be an epic culmination at WrestleMania? See, the problem is this, though. I don't trust WWE. I have never trusted WWE. And WWE, especially under the leadership of Triple H, always lets me down. But let's just hope for one time they finish the story properly. And this is how you do it. From now until WrestleMania, both Jimmy and Jay, I want you to really focus on this, Conrad, need to be torn between CM Punk and Roman Reigns right here tonight. After what we saw last week, when CM Punk made a very compelling argument about how Roman Reigns has never apologized for the way he treated the Usos and Solo and Sami Zayn over the past 3 years. Never apologized. It seems like the fans are just letting it go away. I let it go away. You know why? Because I like Roman Reigns. But at the end of the day, from a storyline perspective, it makes sense. It makes sense, CM Punk. Why should I have to apologize after what Roman Reigns has done? So that should give the Usos cause to pause. That should give the Usos an opportunity to think about, hey, I'm glad I punched CM Punk in the face for disrespecting our uncle, my cousin's father. But you know something? You know something? CM Punk had a point. And maybe when the Usos join Roman Reigns in the ring tonight, I'm speculating, maybe Roman Reigns isn't receptive. Maybe Roman Reigns doesn't appreciate the fact that the Usos stood up for the family. Maybe Roman Reigns says, I don't need your help. And maybe Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso start thinking about what CM Punk had to say. And start thinking about the fact that, hey, Roman doesn't appreciate us. And we can go back and we can go forth for the next 6 weeks until the main event of WrestleMania, when the Usos make a decision. Do we stand on principle or do we stand with family? This has the potential to be the best work the Usos have done in the past 3 years. And all Triple H has to do, chat, are you ready to hear this? Conrad, are you ready to hear this? Because this is where my statement comes to its conclusion. All Triple H has to do is not wet himself, and it will be awesome. That's all he has to do. Just don't wet yourself, because the story is right there. Your thoughts?
I don't trust them fully.
You don't trust them because you have no right to trust them. But I want you to talk about my idea the way I just mapped it out.
Tiff, I see you in the chat, and E, I see you have joined us as well. Welcome in. I'm thinking, so you do have something here where they could pick and stand on business. I'm sure you'll get one brother siding one way, another brother siding another way.
That's why you're the man, Conrad. That's why you're the man.
These are WWE tropes, by the way, at this point. Like, okay, we know. And then they're going to feel a certain way. Here's what I want to ask you, though. This is just to flatten out this idea. Are they still going to face the Vision at WrestleMania? Like, yes, is that the Usos?
One has nothing to do with the other. They can face the Vision. Let me just interject because I want you to roll. They can face the Vision in night 1, and this can culminate in night 2.
Absolutely. But it's weird that they're focused in on this. Like, how focused are they going to be in on this versus what's happening with this? And
I'm about to walk away. They need to be focused on this. They need to be focused on this. This needs to be the entire focus of Raw. The Usos attempting to figure out just where they stand.
Listen, I hear you. Does that make the Vision look bad, though? Like,
the Vision already looks bad.
This is also true, but it's like, can you at least lie to me and make me believe like you want to do something with us? Like, hello, I'm here, McFly. Like, what do you want me to do for those guys? Like, I don't know if they end up winning this or not, but
come on, Conrad. I need more than that. I just mapped out a 6 month. I just mapped out a 6-week program that would be captivating television.
Right, but what would be the end game be afterwards? So if they go, let's say they go with Roman. Okay, you got kind of the bloodline back together. Who's going to help Punk? The Vision?
Help Punk.
Huh?
LA Knight could help Punk.
Who else? You need 2.
I don't. I mean,
Raw's light on who's helpful and who's not. Like, I'm hoping AJ comes out at this point. Like, let's light it up. Light it up.
Now, BJ, I want to acknowledge BJ's point. BJ just thinks it's a blip on the radar. BJ just thinks that as soon as now that Roman's back tonight, the Usos will go right back focusing on the vision. This will almost be an afterthought.
Right. He said he didn't want it to be, but he thinks it'll be just a blip.
Right.
I think they have something here, though. People were intrigued, I thought, enough with this to see, but I hope you're not wrong. Guy will gamble. What's happening, brother? Reigns don't want to see them till Easter. Yo, chill. Roman did disrespect them a bunch. Yeah, he says he thought it was a YouTube TikTok moment that'll give him something to talk about for the week. Sean, that sounds like a good idea. He hit you with your own words.
No, you know why BJ says that, and you know why I agree with that, because it's not going to work out there. But first of all, tell me right now, Conrad, do you think that 6-week program I just mapped out would be good television?
I think it would be fine television. Like I said, I need the idea of what if they go with. To me, it makes more sense if they go with Roman. And then you have to figure out what this big picture is. Now, if they go with Punk, and then if they went with Punk, that would be freaking. But this is the problem. This is the problem. What people don't understand. You get it. But the problem, what WWE doesn't understand, the way I just mapped out this 6 weeks of television, everybody wins no matter what. If the Usos side with Roman, the Bloodline's back together. If the Usos side with Punk, it's the Usos versus Roman Reigns. And we all know that was good television back in 2020. Yeah, and yes, it all come in full circle. But if you really think about it, you need the Bloodline. You need some kind of a semblance of the Bloodline anyway, because the WWE product is not that good. I know. You know what I'm about to use as my example for the Bloodline, though. Is this not NWO-esque at this point? Are we on the Wolfpack, or are we on the 2000s version?
No, because it's not new members.
I know. No, that's not what I'm saying, though. I'm talking about we're retreading this.
Okay.
How many times are you going to have this bail you out?
Okay, so let me ask you this, Conrad, and I want you to answer this vehemently and honestly. I'm hitching my wagon to the Bloodline, or some semblance of the Bloodline. What are you hitching your wagon to in WWE?
I would say new talent.
No. That's a cop out. That's not a cop out. No. I'm not letting you get away with that. I'm hitching my wagon to the Bloodline. Who are you hitching your wagon to?
Braun Breaker, Jacob Fatu, Oba Femi. I don't think I'm wrong in saying this. They are ready.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. But do you think that's going to be? That we're rolling with that as of April.
Who's we? First of all, when we say this, who's we?
We, as in like wrestling fans looking for a product that they can watch every Monday.
This is going to be me yelling, because this is going to be what we always yell about, and people just think that we're hating. I'm not hating. I'm looking right into the camera when I say this. Hold on, I'm fixing my mic so that you can hear it while I look into the camera. I'm not just hating. You should have been building this up. What's Oba Femi doing at WrestleMania, Sean? Tell me. Just say you don't know if you don't know.
He's probably going to face Brock Lesnar.
We don't know that, though. But we hope, right? But we don't know.
We assume it's either going to be LA Knight or Oba Femi.
Right, but we don't know.
Right.
Where's LA Knight been? He's just been in segments, kind of just, hanging out there.
Right.
Okay, fine. You got injuries that happen all across the board. Why weren't we building people up to be in these spots?
But see, that's an unfair question, Conrad Cushman. That's an unfair question. And that's the reason why I'm hitching my wagon to the Bloodline. We know WWE is terrible as it relates to building new talent. We know this. The Bloodline is all I have. That's my point. The Bloodline, or some semblance of the Bloodline, whether it be Jey Uso, whether it be Big Jim, whether it be Sami Zayn, whether it be maybe the return of Solo Sikoa after this ridiculous MFT garbage, Roman Reigns. That's all I got. That's all we got. That's the problem. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. But where are we going with this then? Like, what is your end game then with the Bloodline? I need to hear who is toppling this group then. Like off rip, who's toppling this
You
group?
can't. I love that question, and it's a valid question. It's an educated question from a guy that I have a lot of respect for, named Conrad Cushman. But the problem is, if you ask that question, you got to have an answer, and the answer is we don't got nobody that's going to topple the bloodline. That's why the bloodline is still the de facto fallback plan.
That's tough. It's tough. Like I said, to me, it's a conscious choice that they made to do something like this.
We need a Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns saga because the other elements of the show ain't hitting. That's the point. There's a reason why I say, Jey Uso, conflicted Jey Uso. There's a reason why I say, it's dope that Jimmy Uso was the one who punched CM Punk in the face.
It goes back, though, Sean. Do you ever remember? I think I told you this. I felt like this, at least. Before Cody Rhodes came in, there was a time where I thought no one could beat Roman Reigns. I was like, not a chance. Mm-hmm. Not a chance. None of you. Mm-hmm. None of you. I would look at that whole roster and be like, none of you are beating him. There's no way that you can do that.
And by the way, the Vision's done, by the way. The Vision is dead.
Oh, they're cooked. I mean, they were cooked the moment they did the quick Seth turn, too. Yeah. But I here's the thing. I still have hope for Braun Breaker. I hope they haven't lost. But when you have injuries like that, sometimes the focus shifts. They may say, look at Oba. Oba's right here. He's here right now.
See, the problem I have with you, Conrad, and I don't have many because you are my friend and I love you, my brother. But the problem I have with you is you think that I fall back on the bloodline because I love the bloodline. And I do. I do love the bloodline. But you think I fall on the bloodline because I like the bloodline. No. I fall back on the bloodline because there's nothing else.
You gotta make something else, though. You've had time. Time is here.
I'm waiting.
I told you to do 3 to 5 matches on your shows and waste time.
You're not. You're all you're doing is proving my point, sir.
You got Dominic Mysterio. You got stuff happening with other people.
Dom is good. I'll give you that.
They've got other people. That's all I'm saying. You have other people that could do other things. We didn't even get into it. Dom turned on Finn Balor. I don't have a graphic for it, but since we're here, we'll bring it up.
I love it. I mean, I thought it would be the other way around, but I love it because I thought Dom was going to be a babyface, but it turned out that Dom is still the super heel. So
yeah, except for in AAA, which is Bizarro World.
Over, like Rover now,
yeah, like El Grande Americano 2 is more over than OG El Grande. I'm so confused. I'm like, what is happening here?
And by the way, chat, I want you to answer this question, just a simple yes or no. And the question is simply this. Is Sean wrong? So if you think I'm right, the answer would be no. Is Sean wrong when he says that the bloodline is the WWE's safety net?
And let's ask this. Are you interested in another bloodline reunion?
It's kind of bad to ask me because I like the bloodline.
That's fine though. If you like them, I would rather hear you just tell the truth.
I mean, I wouldn't be dead set against it.
But do you understand my dude?
Sure I do.
Again. Barrel. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
It's a little bit better than the NWO because they're not adding new members.
I know, but I hear how other factions are like the NWO, and I'm like, brother, you don't know what the NWO was. Please stop. Like, you don't know the political mountaintop that actually was. Danhausen can help CM Punk.
Yeah, I think Emily was being funny. That's all. Emily was being funny. Yeah.
No, you know what though? I wouldn't be surprised if that's like his first match. If he
let me take you back in time, Conrad. You'll appreciate this. The year 1990. The event WrestleMania. The installment 6. The main event Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan. The plan Ultimate Warrior to be the guy. The fallback plan right back to Hulk Hogan. If you don't have something to take its place, you're going to go back to what you know. That doesn't mean it's a good thing. Just go right ahead.
I'm teeing it up real quick. I do feel it was not fair, though, to give someone the ball and expect Hogan numbers plus to say do better than that. And it's like, well, you were down, that's why you gave it to me, and then I keep things afloat, and you're still saying that's not good enough now. So you're going back to Hogan, huh?
Okay, I hear you. I'm just making. You understand the point I'm making?
Yeah. Well, this is what they do. They just think we'll go then. So, all right, that wasn't your answer. You went to Sergeant Slaughter just so he could drop the belt in quick fashion. I mean, was that the move for the 2 months?
Agreed. I mean, they should have just did a rematch, honestly, but that's another conversation.
Could have been Sheik Tugboat.
Unbelievable.
Can
you imagine? Oh my God. Can you imagine?
Shout out to Uncle Fred.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, that's where I'm at with it. I'm not saying it's the best idea. I'm not going to insult your intelligence or our beautiful chat's intelligence. Obviously, I like Jey Uso. Obviously, I like Jimmy Uso. Obviously, I like Roman Reigns. Obviously, Sean Hubbard likes the bloodline. That's not really a news flash. But I'm also saying, what else you got? That's the real big issue. Sean, you got to deviate from the bloodline. Okay. You know what, Conrad? Here's the pen. I'm crossing out bloodline. You take the pen. What do you got?
I've laid out the names. The names are there. You have to build them up and give them wins. You can't keep doing this. Oh, it's so nice to see so-and-so here, and CM Punk's happy to be here. It's time for some backside to be kicked. Is the best way.
Isn't it great to be alive in Des Moines, Iowa, or what?
Like, how about who Penta's the Intercontinental Champion? Penta holds it for a little bit. Maybe the night after Mania, Obafemi comes out and challenges him and destroys him. This is my title now.
You're still messing up, Conrad. And that's why I love this show, bro. You're still messing up because I stump you and it makes me so happy to stump you because you're almost unstumpable. But I stump you. And here's the deal, my brother.
Oh, I got a comment back too.
Okay. Obafemi taking the IC title the night after Mania. Okay.
He should be beating Brock if it was me, but that's another story.
All that's good, fine and dandy. Javon Evans ascending to new heights. Obafemi, Braun Breaker. That's all beautiful, all fine and dandy, all peaches and cream. My question to you is this. What is going to eclipse the bloodline as the main event story? I'm not talking about Obafemi winning the night after Mania. I'm not talking about LA Knight finally getting a title shot. I'm not talking about Dominic Mysterio. I'm talking about a legitimate main event story that would be so, hear me out now, so undeniable that it eclipses Roman Reigns and the bloodline.
Sean, I'm going to ask you a question back to answer this. Who's working 2 weeks after WrestleMania? The Usos or Roman?
The Usos.
Where's Roman going to be? When's he coming back?
Roman may not even be back. Roman's contract's about to expire.
That's what I'm saying. So how long do you have with this? Is this really the move you want to set people up for to get them hype? I mean, is Roman going to re-sign? More than likely, but is it going to be for less time?
Because maybe I'm misreading this thing. I'm going to look around and see if I'm maybe somebody. Am I not reading the tea leaves correctly? Is this not an impending bloodline story that we're watching right now?
Could be.
What do you mean could be? It definitely is. It doesn't have to culminate. I love this. It doesn't have to culminate in the bloodline getting back together, but this is a bloodline story. This is about Roman Reigns and the Usos family. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right. I'm just saying, if people aren't going to be around, how well is this going to work if you do pair them up? And you got Punk. Punk could go with them too, and it could be a breakup between them and Roman.
Come on, bro. I see the chat. The chat, McKinney. That's my dog. Appreciate you. McKinney disagrees with me. BJ. Everybody's like, Sean, you're bugging out. Give me an alternative. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. The last time I checked, when I watched my television on delay, because I was at Bible study and I got home late. When I watched my television, the last thing I saw on my TV were the Usos. And the last thing I'm going to see tonight is Roman Reigns. So if the bloodline is not back in full effect, then you correct me. See, everybody thinks I'm crazy. Everybody thinks I overreact. Oh, Sean, what are you talking about? Sean's making perfect sense right now, Conrad Cushman. The bloodline are once again running the show. And my question is the same it's been for the past 5 minutes. If not the bloodline, then who? Because if it wasn't the bloodline, Roman Reigns wouldn't have won the Royal Rumble.
But okay, now I'm about to get this is going to get super analytical and nerdy, but this is what I do sometimes. Roman Reigns fans for the last, when did Cody beat him? 2 years ago now? 24, right? We're going into 42. Yeah, 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. When he lost, they've been in a tizzy ever since then. Roman's the guy. Roman's better. And I'm talking about Cody Rhodes. Like, we're not messing with him. We're not feeling him. Roman has been in that position, and now Roman is getting back in that position. They're going to love it. My point is, when are you guys going? What else interests you? It can't just be this, dude. Like, you can't just be watching for this one story. And like McKinney said, Roman's part-time. Is he really going to be here? The Usos are the tag team champions. They've got work to do too. Like, they have different things happening with them. Are you really going to be invested in this the entire time? This isn't 2020 anymore. He's got a different contract. This is completely different. He's not going to be around as much. I know, no, it got bad during that time, but he had more dates than before.
But how's it not 2020? It is 2020.
No.
It is. It
no,
is.
Sean,
who's the challenge?
Time out. I want you to let me just finish this point. How do you remember how this stuff started?
I do. I know your point. I'm gonna let you. I know where you're going. Go ahead.
The crowds were gone. You could sweeten whatever you wanted. The reaction to Roman, you want it to be a boo. I know this isn't what they use, but
I got you.
We'll turn up the boos. We want him to be cheered. We'll turn up the cheers. And they still used it outside once they got back to this. Is he going to be around? He was around more then, I think, than he is now. Is that a fair assumption to make?
That's a very fair assessment.
And I'm talking about from the beginning until I know by the end we were like, man, he ain't never here. But that's where we're at with it. So I think it could keep people's interest. It's just for how long and what are the outside things that we don't know. Like you said, contracts.
I don't understand what we're talking about right now, Conrad Cushman. Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble. Now, there's only one reason, and one reason only, that this point would stand solid. And that's if CM Punk's controversial promo from 2 weeks ago was off the cuff. Do you think it was off the cuff? I think it was written.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Which
part?
His promo about Roman's dad.
Yeah. Punk probably wrote it. I assume they planned it out, and there's a plan to this.
So if that was if that was not written, if CM Punk went off script, and then they had to deviate, then that's a different. Then you win this conversation. But if the whole subject, this is what frustrates me. It's right there in front of you. It's like elementary, bro. The whole story is about Roman's family. That's the whole story. CM Punk is actually taking a back seat to Roman's family. Jimmy Uso just punched CM Punk in the face.
Which for his family.
That's all I'm saying.
I know.
What I'm saying is not rocket science. I'm saying, bro, the bloodline's in the building.
They are here. Now the question is, was it for a flash to make you think that they're back? Or is it? I mean, I think you have to do something with this. It makes sense to do something with this. The question is, are they though? And that's what we're questioning. Like, are they?
And I think we can leave it on this. Tonight we're going to find out if what CM Punk said resonated with the Usos. Will the Usos think about how Roman Reigns has treated them? Because if this continues, then we're definitely book it. If Roman Reigns and the Usos have a conversation about how they treated him, how he treated them back in the day, this is a bloodline storyline. Book it.
There we go. I'm going to leave that right where it is.
Yeah.
Perfect ending for a clip, too. I want to get into some news real quick, Sean, before we get into Revolution, and then we will peace out. Saturday night's main event is back. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Saturday.
Fort Wayne, Indiana?
Oh, yeah. Saturday, 7:30, May 23rd.
Oh,
I wonder if anything's happening the day before that, Sean.
Oh, my God.
Can you guess?
I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah. A little double or nothing happening in New York City.
Oh, my goodness.
Pretty close, but maybe it's just a coinky dink that it happened. But you're better off not trying to go head-to-head this time, I think.
Emleezy and I are on the same page. Like, Fort Wayne, Indiana? What? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Shout out to my brothers and sisters in Indiana, but Lord have mercy.
Yeah, don't let Cactus hear this. And
there you go.
They'll be mad. Get tight. But yeah, they're going to Fort Wayne. I don't have an issue with that. It's just real close with the dates, but we know how this game goes. It's a nasty game. So we'll see what they deliver by then for Saturday night's main event. But here to let you know that that's happening. ESPN drops WWE grades. Now this is a little after pushback. I mean, it's obvious what happened here.
Of course.
Shout out to Post Wrestling for the graphic. ESPN put a stop to letter grades in its editorial reviews of WWE premium live events after WWE's objections, according to multiple sources familiar with the matter. What's wrong with giving someone a C if you felt they deserved a C?
There you go.
Andreas Hale did not deserve the hatred that was spewed. Why are you doing this? You're working with them. This is why I don't want to be called a journalist. Because I don't even believe that there's a thing called unbiased. This is just me talking once again. This is Conrad's beliefs, not Sean's. There's no such thing as unbiased. Everyone has a bias. You have a preference to what you prefer in your world.
I'm unbiased. I really do think Jey Uso is the greatest professional wrestler to ever live.
Everyone has a bias.
I'm kidding. Go ahead, though. No, I'm with you.
No, but I'm just keeping it a stack. Everyone has a bias. You have a thing that you favor. That's fine and dandy. But it's not bad if someone gave you a C on a show that deserved a C. I'm sorry to say it. And
it's a relationship, though. It's the relationship. That's the sad part. It's a WWE and ESPN relationship.
Don't they own a piece of the NFL? Do you think they're going to be like, yeah, don't watch this product?
Yeah, you're right, bro. It's hypocrisy. You know that.
I know. It's just some of that stuff is just weird, and it comes across as like, what are we doing?
By the way, I just noticed this because I took the pen out of it. Does this look familiar to you?
Is that the EPW Cup? My guy. My guy. I like that. Get yours right now at TeePublic. I'll put that in the chat for you guys. Hashtag merch. Get that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, AEW cleaned up in the year-end awards, and even with ESPN. Oh, yeah. Listen, Tony Khan was poking the bear, too. That's why he kept showing it. Make a graphic. Ha! Like he wanted to let them know, like, your company likes me better. And he was poking them back, too. I get it.
I mean, do you think, shout out to Delayed Grats, I see you. Do you think ESPN was excited about WrestlePalooza? That was a train wreck.
Well, you had All Out happen at the same time. And here's the issue. People are going to compare. Yeah. So, and the problem is a lot of people talk with the wallets. You'll hear someone say, well, which show drew more? Okay, great. That doesn't mean it was better.
Exactly. Shout out to Sir Quills. Where's the next Saturday night event going to be? Concord, New Hampshire.
At the Grape Jelly Factory. Listen. What was I was about to say? There's how many Papa Johns are there? I don't know. Someone make up a number. Let's say there's 1,000 Papa Johns. Does that mean that it's better than the mom and pop pizza joint down the street? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Quality. You can go to McDonald's for a hamburger anytime, and that's what I feel like they have become. Kind of like you're just trying to get this out. They got the hits. You got the Big Mac. You know what I mean? You got the double cheeseburger, and you get something new every once in a while. The Big Arch. But now we're sitting here and there's other people who are like, here's a pretty big bacon burger. Try this instead. And people are feeling it, you know?
Shout out to BJ giving Fort Wayne, Indiana the big ups.
I hope fans go and book their stay at Fort Wayne. Make sure to see the zoo, the famous. Hey, look at Beach and the Botanical Gardens. A great getaway.
Lizzie, the next Saturday night event going to be in Bucksnort, Tennessee, the home of?
I have no idea.
You kidding me?
Whoop that trick.
Nah.
No, that's where it's from. Tennessee.
Former tag team partner of the late great Terry Funk.
Dory Funk?
In WCW.
Muda?
Bunkhouse Buck.
Bunkhouse Buck. Yeah, we don't. That guy.
Yep.
If you lived through those times, you better not talk to us about some bad wrestling, all right?
There you go, M. Leezy. There you go, M. Leezy. Right there with me, brother.
Yeah, I don't think about Bunkhouse Buck unless I'm watching some 94 Saturday nights.
Hey, former world tag team champion Bunkhouse Buck.
He was. Give me Ming, though. Ming was my guy in when he was the bodyguard for Robert Parker.
Pretty awesome stuff, bro.
Yeah, no, Ming was my guy out of all of them. By the way, Fort Wayne has 3 Papa Johns. Enjoy, WWE fans. All right, there's going to be a little mini Papa John's rant. Papa John's is the nastiest of all the pizza chains, all right?
Ooh, I don't like it, but nastiest? Oh, my.
No, it's whack to me. I'm like, that is the worst. Domino's, count your days. Don't think you're that much better, but you're just above, all right?
There you go. Talk your talk, Conrad.
That's just me, man. Mance Warner is being billed from Bucksnort. Yeah, we'll take Mance Warner. Mance Warner is fantastic. He does give me a little Bunkhouse Bug vibes, though, a little bit. Thank you, Matt.
By the way, I mean, does anybody still like Pizza Hut? I do.
No, Pizza Hut's probably my favorite. They shut them all down here, and then they reopened, and it's Pizza Hut. I mean,
around my way, for some reason, Pizza Huts have become very scarce.
They're my favorite in the chain, though.
Like, in the chain. It's like my favorite pizza place is a mom and pop spot right here in my city. Like you're 100% right, bro.
Yeah. I'm trying to think here. Let's talk Revolution and then put that hashtag CMLL in the chat if you guys want to be considered once again for our giveaway contest for the show. But Revolution happened last night, Sean, and what did you think, man? They put together what I thought was a heck of a card. These are only some of the matches from it, but what stood out to you, man? I guess we got to talk the obvious first with you. Hangman Page and MJF, man. Crazy match. More shocked at the finish than anything. Like, that's what they went with. I picked Hangman to win, man. I was wrong. I didn't think they were going to do it.
Did I hear something? Yeah, I told MJF's not losing that. I told you that nobody listens to me. And by the way, the chat was
holla at me after the summer, though. I don't think it's gonna last.
The chat was solidly with you. By the way, I was on an island by myself when I said MJF would retain. There's gonna have to be some kind of storyline to get Hangman back into the main event picture. But at the end of the day, I told you MJF was gonna win.
Does it hurt the company if they go back on their word here, though, with this? I
mean, no, come on. Absolutely not. That's a narrative that I never understood. You know how many times Ric Flair lost a career match or somebody got exiled from wrestling? No, I don't think so. I don't. I do Macho Man was done after WrestleMania 7. He was back. He was back by that summer, bro.
Wait, but can we put it like this, though? And I mean this 100%. Did you believe more as a kid, though, in those stipulations? Like when Macho Man put his career on the line, I was like, oh, man, this is it. This is big time.
Yeah, you're 100. Let me start by saying because I want to give credence to what you're saying. You're 100% right. However, I wasn't like, oh, WWE went back on their word when he came back.
Yeah, well, some probably were.
I was just happy he was back.
Right.
I asked my mom to call that 1-800 number to vote for him to be reinstated.
For who, Macho Man?
Yeah.
So it's your fault why it happened. You made them go back on their word. Little Sean paying $9.99 a minute.
That's right. Shout out to my mother. Shout out to Mama Hub. She let me make the phone call, and I got him back in. Thank you. You're welcome, by the way. It was because of
my
me.
My dad probably pretended to call me and Gene and told me what happened on him.
I don't know.
He said, "How you doing? Make sure your grades are up." And Ric Flair, he'll talk to
seriously though. Hangman will be back, bro. Like this is not a Cody situation.
Yeah, Yo, I'm cracking up at this pizza stuff in the chat. The death match was no joke. No need to use fake glass if you're going to use light tubes.
Yo, Quills. Sir Quills, Saturday night's main event live from Flagstaff, Arizona. Oh my God. This chat is phenomenal, bro. When me or Conrad throw something wild at y'all run with it, bro. Y'all run with it.
Yeah, I'm with Matt still. Yeah, I don't think he makes it past All In. MJF's gonna get tore up.
Y'all never listen to me, bro. I'm telling you, MJF's not losing that title till Christmas.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, and don't quote me on that. Like when I
said MJF versus Cowboy Scorpion.
Yeah. When I say, by the way, when I say Christmas, I mean like, you know, like not
World's
if he
End
loses it on December 21st. I mean, come on, stop.
You were in loan. I was saying MJF the whole time in the year. Kenny reverses the stipulation so Hangman can go after Swerve.
There you go.
Could happen. I don't know. Also, TK said that the stipulation is in the contract, more like a verbal contract, so there's an out if needed. He said the same thing with Cody, too, by the way. Just food for thought if he ever came back. Hangman is taking the Cody route to WWE. I don't think Hangman's going there. Hangman's 34 years old.
I just don't get that. I like what you're saying, T-Ferg. I just don't get that impression. You can almost sense that Cody was going.
Here's the thing. I don't mind them going back on the stipulation, Sean, but I think you need to at least drag this out for some time, though. You have to at least a year, 2 years. Do not do this right away.
No, I'm not even going to say 2 years. 6 months.
No, I don't think you need to do it that fast. Make them wait. Like make Hangman feel the pressure. I don't know if it depends on what you want to do. If he's going to turn heel, then
all Hangman Page has to do is win some kind of number one contenders tournament or some kind of battle royal. Well, the whatchamacallit, he could win the casino battle royal for all we know.
You never know. He might win the is that the casino one where they all come out one at a time?
Yeah.
Their battle royal names have got me confused. By the way,
if he wins the casino battle royal, he's not allowed to. It's just like, let me ask you a question. How many times was when Lex Luger won the match against Yokozuna at SummerSlam '93 by countout? How many was that supposed to be a one-time opportunity? When the Lex Express, all that bull crap, how many chances was Lex Luger supposed to have a chance to be the champion?
Was it one time?
One time. It was in the contract, written up by Mr. Fuji and Jim Cornette. Lex Luger has one chance. August, whatever it was, 1993, M. Leezy, help me out. One opportunity. Question. Who did Yokozuna defend the title against at WrestleMania 10 the following year?
Bret Hart. Moving on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Stipulation like that don't mean anything, bro.
Right? Allentown, PA. I know where that is. Provo, Utah.
I love it, Quills.
Yo, shout out to MJB in the place to be. Said, talk about Rhonda. Rhonda's back.
Rhonda is back, man. She's skinny. God bless her. Oh, shout out. Look, and I mean that respectfully. Skinny as in like she looks like she's even cut weight. She's getting ready for a fight on Netflix.
Yeah, shout out to Joel. I was going to bring this up. She's not going to wrestle. There's not going to be any contact. They're not going to jeopardize that fight. There's too much money on it.
Yeah.
So there's going to be no physical contact. I don't know. Is it the right move? Maybe. Will she enjoy herself this go around? Maybe.
I mean, she says she hates WWE, not wrestling.
Maybe. You know what I mean? Triple H is there now. You could have went back there. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe this is a way to bring Shayna Baszler in. Maybe. I don't know.
Who knows?
They have things that they could do there. What else excited you on the show though? Besides that, anything else stood out to you that you were like?
I'll tell you what didn't excite me. Chris Statlander.
No. See, I knew this hatred was coming. Don't do that.
What?
And rumor has it, I don't know if you heard, but they said the way she lost yesterday, someone was like, "That's usually the end of your contract till you decide to resign with us, or you can go on your way." So. If she's leaving, she might be taking her chances elsewhere.
I hope she has a brand new, fresh contract with Velocity.
Moving forward, any other matches besides your hatred
for the World Tag Team title match was fantastic,
dude. All right, can I ask you this question? I asked this question last night to Derek, and Derek was kind of with me, but he said he wanted to go back and rewatch it. Was that the best match of their series thus far?
Of course.
I think so.
They
The
killed
other
it.
ones,
That was a 10 out of 10 match.
The first match was like the love letter to like tag team wrestling, which I loved.
Yeah.
And then this one jumped above it, I thought. Yeah. A super shatter machine on the Bucks to end them in front of their kids, bro. That was
fantastic.
Stokely got up. It was unbelievable. I didn't even know the guy could stand up from being hurt for all these weeks.
Fantastic, utterly fantastic. From bell to bell, and I'm not talking about the theatrics of Edge, Christian, and all that. From bell to bell, that was one of the best tag. That's a top 5 tag match I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, dude. I told people this: top 5 tag teams of this generation. I'm not even playing around. You're gonna put the Usos, the New Day, the Briscoes, FTR, Young Bucks. Top 5. You put them in any order. Who you saying no to?
You ever see those memes about who gets up from the table? Like, you ever see those memes like who gets up from the table? The FTR has to stand up for the Hart Foundation.
I'm talking about of this generation. I'm not.
Oh, I thought you said all time, bro.
No.
Well, all time the Usos would be in it. All time the Bucks would be in it.
I think FTR are up there, bro.
Yeah, but I want to revise what I just said. You said of this generation, yes, FTR would be in it, yes.
Yes. I'm talking about just this crop of like who are the best tag teams.
I apologize, bro. I misunderstood you. Yes. From this generation, the new generation of tag teams, FTR is the Mount Rushmore, yes.
Yeah, I think they're fantastic. Now, where they end up at the end, the problem is the 80s are just they were so great, filled with great tag teams. But you brought up Edge and Christian, which goes back to our Attitude Era, which was probably the second best time period in WWE for tag teams.
Yep.
Sean, are they going to do the match that I think they're going to do?
They have to.
You have the 3 teams all in?
They have to, and they're going to win.
You could even trade these belts around until then if you wanted to.
Edge and Christian will be the tag team champions at All In.
I thought it was fantastic work, man. I really liked what they did there with that one.
I mean, it was bone chilling, like honestly, like, and I mean that in a good way. It was what's the word I'm looking for? It gave me goosebumps. The ovation for Edge, and then the ovation, like almost a bigger ovation for Christian. I loved it.
Yeah, Christian's my guy out of the two. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I've been mad at Edge ever since the Matt Hardy fiasco.
Okay, gotcha.
Kids, you can Google it if you want. I don't want to go on a rant right now about that.
I'm not going to go on a rant either, but I agree with you.
What else did we have on here that was fantastic? Listen, we had 2 great matches, I thought, in the Continental Championship match, and then just a Andrade and Bandito, like fantastic.
And I want to give some flowers to Maria Shafir. Like, she's really good. I didn't know she was that good. Like
tougher than nails will take that bite. I'll tell you that.
I got educated a little bit more on how good she is.
I think they've done a great job at hiding. It's the ECW. What did they say Paul Heyman did? He could hide the bad things about you and accentuate the good things. And I think that's exactly what they've done with Marina Shafir. She is now like, if we are talking like top 5 women in the company, Marina Shafir is kind of getting up there, like in that. I'm just within the company.
Yeah, but she's getting there.
I agree. I'm not saying she's even there.
Yeah, but I will say this, because I don't think we should go too deep into Revolution because you and Derek did such a great job last night. But I will say this, and I think it's very important. I want this to be really noted by our wonderful chat and you, Conrad. Revolution was yet another example of why AEW continues, in my opinion, to be the very best professional wrestling product bell to bell in the entire industry.
Fantastic work by them. I didn't know if there was anything else. I thought the Swerve match was good. Like I said, the trios match, Mystico signing, fantastic work.
Big deal. It's a big deal. Big deal.
Humongous draw.
And I want to go on record about something else. I feel it's necessary to go on record. Chris Statlander. All right. Chris Statlander, and I want you guys to really feel me on this. Chris Statlander is a phenomenal athlete. She is absolutely outstanding. I challenge anyone to rival her in-ring ability. There are very few in the industry that I would say are definitively better than her in the ring. She is fantastic. Chris Statlander, and this is as humble and as honest as I'm going to be. Chris Statlander has to work on her in-ring personality and her promos. There is a deficiency as it relates to her ability to resonate with me on the microphone and as it relates to her on-screen persona. You give me that in-ring ability with just a little bit more swagger, a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more sauce. She's a top 10 performer in the women's division anywhere in the world. That's how good she is in the ring. And I feel like it was important for me to say that because I don't dislike her as an athlete. She's just very limited as it relates to, she does not have charisma to me. And to me, charisma is almost as important as your in-ring ability.
Touche. You're not wrong. I think the best situation she was in was when she was heel with Stokely.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was when she was at her best.
Agreed.
But I fully agree with, as much as I will say Sean's a hater when he says the stuff about Statlander, I'm going to say he's not wrong, at least about the promo part and the talking and how do we connect? The connection's all in-ring for her because it's the in-ring work. And that's what gets you by in AEW. You can get by with just great in-ring work. Yes. That's fine. It doesn't work as well if you were somewhere else, we'll say, where they rely heavily on story and promos. I don't even think you knew that's how I felt about Chris Statlander.
I think even what I said right now is more as a revelation for you as well, because I never really articulate. Because if you think back now that I've said what I just said, if you think back, I've never disrespected her on an in-ring level. You've never heard me say one bad word about her in the ring. I just think that she's like, toast with no butter.
Right. It's missing something for you. Listen, I can completely understand that. I get it. Overall, last night, though, Sean, great show. I mean, is it one of their best ever? That some are saying that. They were saying the best, but they were saying it's up there.
Revolution was an A show.
Yeah, that's
Revolution. It really was an A show. I mean, A+ will always be the first, or the most. I shouldn't say the most recent All In. But I mean, that's a very hard bar to attain. But last night was an A show.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, fantastic work, man. Doug, I appreciate you. Just got to your phone. All good, brother. All good, man. Make sure you hit that like for us. Look at that. The Dougie still happens.
Hey. Even late in the show, we got you, Doug.
Let's see here. Oh, T-Ferg. We can end on this. No Jericho, Britt Baker, Anna Jay, or Sammy Guevara, all WWE bound soon. Jericho still has time. Britt Baker, I don't know what they're going to do. And Anna Jay, we haven't seen either. So, like I said, Tony takes you off TV. If you're not going to sign the contract, then okay.
Yeah, that means there's an indication that something might happen. Yeah.
Yeah. And Sammy Guevara, let me ask you this, Sean. Let's go one by one. People put them in WWE. Will they be better? We already know Jericho. You're like, Jericho's a no-brainer for any company. So, Britt Baker.
Yes.
You think she's better in WWE?
She will be. Okay.
Anna Jay?
No.
Ooh, what do you think hurts in that situation?
I think Anna Jay will be an NXT journey woman.
Okay, similar to what they're doing with like Jada Parker? Like,
yes, sir.
There.
You hit the nail right on the head. Yes.
Okay.
I think to answer this question more directly and more poignantly, I think I hear what you're saying, better in WWE, but I think the more appropriate question would be, would they flourish more in WWE? And the answer for Britt Baker would be yes. The answer for Anna Jay would be no.
Sammy Guevara?
No.
Really?
I think AEW is made for somebody like Sammy Guevara, and WWE is made for Sammy Guevara to just blend in. Yep.
Okay. Anna Jay will be what Indy Hartwell was. Ooh.
Wow, Emily. I mean, that's actually borderline what I'm saying. That's actually a really good example. And Indy Hartwell's really good.
For sure. Yeah. With that being said, Sean, let's give away the CMLL code, man. Friday, man, you guys are going to get to watch some of the graps that are happening for CMLL for courtesy of Clash of the Podcast and Triller TV.
Yeah, man. After talking,
hold on. I got a drum roll in here when you're ready for it.
Okay, let's do it. Whenever you're ready, hit that. After some great deliberation, we've been talking behind the scenes, even while the show's been going. We feel that the winner, and we're happy to announce that the winner of this contest presented by Triller TV and Clash of the Podcast will be our good friend and friend of the show, I should say, the one and only Cleezy 13Z4 Tweezy Clown 13420. Congratulations.
Do I have a studio audience one in here? I used to. I used to. Where is it? They changed all the names back to like what it actually sounds like.
Oh, okay. Well, big shout out to Clown, man. We love all the people in the chat, man. Thank y'all so much. But Clown, we're gonna give this one to you. We feel like you deserve this one. Have a good Friday night on behalf of HW Weekly. Everything Pro Wrestling presents the Clash, man, and on behalf of Triller TV as well.
Hey, we appreciate you guys showing up every single week. And if you stick around, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, might be another contest coming up pretty soon.
Yes, sir.
You didn't hear that from me, though. I'm just saying.
Well, then who did they hear it from?
Exactly. Sean, my brother. Clown, get at me.
What does that even mean?
What are you talking about? What does what mean?
Okay.
It's a dead conversation.
There you go.
Sean, take us out of here. Clown, get at me when you're ready. Appreciate this episode with you, Sean. Can't wait to see what happens on Raw. You got 5 minutes.
Appreciate you, Conrad. Listen, another great show of the Clash, man. We start about 30 minutes later than normal. We will be back to our normal 6:05 start time next week. So make sure you lock in and get ready for another great episode of Clash of the Podcast. There's only one place to be for your AEW reviews, and that's the great Everything Pro Wrestling show that takes place Wednesday nights around 10 p.m. with my guy Derek and the one and only Conrad Cushman. Hubbarnomics will be giving you a brand new Hubbarnomics as part of WrestleMania week. We're going to be doing a live video game stream as part of WrestleMania week. A lot of prizes, a lot of upcoming things, a lot of collaboration with Triller TV. WrestleMania week is upon us, man. It's coming up real soon, and that's where most of our stuff is going to be. We have the weekly content, Clash of the Podcast. We have the weekly content, AEW reviews, but we got some special stuff coming up for WrestleMania week. Opportunities for you guys to win prizes, opportunities for you guys to win shows, and obviously the very best content brought to you by HW Weekly and Everything Pro Wrestling presents Clash of the Podcast. They're going to be EPW shows, HW Weekly shows, and special editions of Clash of the Podcast, all part of the upcoming WrestleMania week. So keep yourself locked into both channels and both social media outlets because we got new stuff dropping each and every day. With that being said, on behalf of my good friend Conrad Cushman, my name is Sean Hubbard. We are Clash of the Podcast, and we appreciate you. So, God bless, be encouraged, and always remember that evil never prevails. Until next time, you already know what it is, man. Peace.